person of colour, I never had much interaction with people of my heritage outside my family, and I always felt alone in that sense. That was until I joined the group Llwy Gariad in 2020. Today I spoke with Maura Awen about why Llwy Gariad was created and about the law made regarding her cousin Llwy Lewis. So to begin, what is Llwy Gariad?
So Llwy Gariad is a group of ethnically diverse people living mainly in the counties of Ceredigion, Sir Benfro and Sir Gaerfyrddin. We meet up every so often, and there are people from Japan to the USA, from Finland to the Philippines involved in the group, and a lot of Afro-Caribbean diaspora people as well.
What gave you the idea to start Llwy Gariad?
So I decided in 2021 to put together a recipe book, and the recipe book was Llwy Gariad. So I think on the 9th of September 2021, 56 people came to my house, every different skin colour, every hair type, and Llwy Gariad was born. The food was off the charts amazing, by the way.
What kind of activities does Llwy Gariad do?
So originally, Llwy Gariad kind of met up. We had a hair event where we looked at black hair. And then Llwy Gariad got funding from Children in Need to do a project called We Move, which is Global Majority Youth Social Action. And from that point, we had a lot of funding. We did surfing. We've done gathering recipes for a youth recipe book. We go climbing with the amazing Reham Bastawi regularly. We have done a Black Movement event with capoeira and dance with Arnold Matsena. And we're open to suggestion. We're a very youth-led organisation now, open to suggestions from the young people.
What opportunities have us members of Llwy Gariad been given?
So for the young people of Llwy Gariad, they have been offered a real range of activities. For their youth social action, they decided to make a series of films. And amongst those films are what they're going to do when they're older for employment, what is their message to their educators, Wales and Welsh, who gets to decide who is Welsh, and the different lived experiences they have, for example, as brown-skinned young people, it always being assumed that they won't be able to speak Welsh. And then their lived experiences of racism in sport. And I think born out of the group, there are other projects. So a group of artists from Llwy Gariad just did the Voices from the Edge, where pieces from the Sloan exhibition, which founded the British Museum, went to Ceredigion Museum in Aberystwyth, and a group of global majority adults from Llwy Gariad did an artistic response to that. And I've just started work with the Multiplicity project, also in Aberystwyth, but in the Arts Centre, working with global majority artists to create an exhibition and to celebrate our cultural heritage and our diversity.
So I heard there was a law made regarding your cousin Shani, I believe. Can you tell me a bit about that and how that happened?
Yeah, so Shani was killed by the police in 2010. 11 police officers restrained him for 45 minutes in a hospital. He had committed no crime. And when he lay there dead, the police refused to let the medical team intervene.
23-year-old Llwy Lewis died after being held down for a total of 45 minutes by as many as 11 officers. His parents claim the investigation into his death by the police watchdog is deeply flawed.
So by the time that they managed to get into the room that they left him dead in and get his heart beating again, he was brain dead. So my auntie had to make the decision to turn off the life support machine for her beautiful, talented, witty, intelligent 23-year-old son. So we fought very hard to get Shani's law, which means that any police officers going into a healthcare setting, and we're trying to get that expanded to custody suites, police stations, etc., that they all have to have functioning body cameras, because what the police tend to do in those situations is to join forces with the IOPC and obfuscate, bury the story for as long as they can. But we say no justice, no peace.